Imagine walking down a street. And every step you take, every face you make, every move you do is being watched, analyzed, and judged. Not by humans. By AI. AI systems can now track your behavior in real time, predict your actions, and even decide your fate before you even know it. By 2026, privacy as we know it could be gone. Cameras, phones, social media, facial recognition. All feeding AI systems that monitor, track, and control. Today, I'm going to show you how AI surveillance works, how governments and corporations are using it, the terrifying risks of predictive policing, how humans could lose privacy forever. Because the future may already be watching you. AI surveillance is the use of artificial intelligence to monitor, track, and analyze human behavior using cameras, sensors, drones, and digital data. Unlike traditional monitoring, AI can recognize faces instantly, detect unusual behavior, predict actions before they occur, cross-reference data from multiple sources. Imagine a street full of cameras. Humans see ordinary pedestrians. AI sees a profile, history, movement patterns, predicted behavior, and risk assessment. This technology is not theoretical. Governments and private corporations are already testing AI surveillance for law enforcement and predictive policing, public safety monitoring, retail and customer behavior tracking, workplace productivity surveillance. The most advanced systems can predict crime, track emotions, and identify threats before anything happens. Algorithms analyze millions of data points, facial expressions, gait, location, social interactions, and online activity. The dark side. AI is not neutral. It reflects biases in the data. Minority groups, political dissidents, or anyone flagged incorrectly could be monitored disproportionately. Decisions based purely on AI analysis can impact freedom, safety, and human rights. By 2026, AI surveillance could shift from reactive monitoring to predictive control, judging people before actions are taken, essentially creating a digital pre-crime system. AI is already assisting law enforcement with facial recognition, predictive policing, and crime prevention. Predictive policing algorithms analyze historical crime data, social behavior, and movement patterns to predict where crimes may occur. Police can then deploy resources preemptively, sometimes even questioning individuals before any crime is committed. While supporters argue this reduces crime, critics warn it can create false positives, innocent people targeted, bias amplification, existing social inequalities reflected in AI decisions, loss of accountability. AI recommendations may override human judgment. AI-powered drones and cameras can scan crowds for suspicious behavior. AI can identify someone carrying a bag, showing nervous gestures, or entering restricted zones, then alert authorities immediately. The danger is clear. By 2026, AI may decide who is suspicious, who is free, and who is restricted, all without human empathy. AI surveillance is not limited to cameras on the streets. By 2026, AI can track humans everywhere, online, offline, and even in private spaces. Every smartphone, social media post, credit card transaction, wearable device, and IoT gadget becomes a data source feeding AI. Imagine walking through a city. Your phone connects to Wi-Fi. Your smartwatch tracks heart rate, location, and sleep patterns. Smart home devices log your routines. AI can aggregate this information, linking it to your online activity, social media posts, comments, searches, and digital purchases. This data is analyzed to predict behavior, preferences, and potential threats. AI doesn't just watch, it learns patterns. For example, predict when you are likely to leave your home, anticipate your shopping behavior, flag unusual social interactions, evaluate your political or social alignment. The most advanced systems can even infer your emotional state by analyzing voice, facial expressions, typing patterns, and body language. This creates a digital profile of every individual, updated in real time. The consequences are profound. Privacy becomes nearly non-existent. Corporations and governments could use AI to manipulate behavior, pre-approve or deny access to services, and even target individuals for punishment or influence. AI tracking is not always visible. Surveillance drones, smart city cameras, and AI algorithms analyzing data may operate silently, making people unaware of how monitored they are. Humans may feel secure, but AI systems are quietly recording, analyzing, and judging every action. The dark side. AI doesn't understand context or morality. Innocent actions can be flagged as suspicious. Predictive models may falsely label behavior as risky. And since decisions are automated, human oversight is often minimal. One mistake could have serious consequences. By 2026, this could create a world where freedom is conditional on AI approval, and every movement or interaction is evaluated for compliance with AI-defined norms. Personal autonomy becomes a privilege, not a right. The reality is chilling. Humans may no longer have privacy by default. AI doesn't just observe. It predicts, judges, and sometimes controls, creating a society where everyone is potentially monitored, analyzed, and assessed constantly. By 2026, AI surveillance could evolve from monitoring to control, creating a society where decisions are predetermined by algorithms. This isn't science fiction, it's a possible future where AI dictates behavior, access, and even freedom. Imagine a city where every street, building, and public space is monitored. AI systems analyze your movements, your purchases, your online interactions, and even your speech. Based on patterns, AI can determine who is trusted, who is restricted, and who is flagged as suspicious. Governments could use AI for predictive law enforcement. Instead of reacting to crimes, AI anticipates them. People might be warned, questioned, or detained before committing any wrongdoing, simply because their behavior or associations match risk patterns. This creates a chilling reality: guilt by prediction. Corporations could also wield AI as a control tool. Access to jobs, loans, housing, or even healthcare could depend on AI evaluations of your behavior. Your score might determine your quality of life, and mistakes in AI judgment could have irreversible consequences. In this scenario, human freedom is heavily constrained. AI doesn't make decisions with empathy. It calculates outcomes based on data, probability, and predefined rules. Dissent, curiosity, or even deviation from AI-predicted behavior could be flagged as a threat. The dark side is psychological. People may begin to self-censor, avoid certain conversations, or change their habits simply to avoid triggering AI algorithms. Society becomes disciplined not by law enforcement alone, but by an invisible AI that is always watching, judging, and controlling. By 2026, this could lead to a digital dictatorship where surveillance, data analysis, and predictive control replace traditional governance. Human autonomy is weakened, and the balance of power shifts from citizens to AI systems and those controlling them. The most terrifying part: AI doesn't sleep, forget, or make excuses. It is relentless, consistent, and calculating every choice you make. And because it is framed as efficiency or safety, people may accept these intrusions, unknowingly giving up freedom in exchange for convenience.
The dark side of AI surveillance isn't just hypothetical, it's already happening. Around the world, governments and corporations are experimenting with AI systems that monitor,
analyze, and control populations.
In China, for example, the social credit system uses AI to track citizens' behavior online and offline. Actions like jaywalking, criticizing the government, or even borrowing books from a library can influence a person's score. Low scores affect access to travel, jobs, and education. AI isn't just observing. It is deciding consequences based on predicted behavior. In the United States and Europe, predictive policing tools are being tested in multiple cities. AI analyzes past crime data, social behavior, and location patterns to forecast where crimes might occur. While intended to prevent crime, these systems risk bias. disproportionately targeting minority communities. Innocent individuals may be flagged, questioned, or surveilled simply because AI deems them high risk. Corporations are also collecting massive amounts of personal data. Retailers and tech giants track your movements in malls, your online purchases, and even analyze your facial expressions while watching ads. AI predicts preferences, buying behavior, and even emotional reactions. Some companies are using this to influence decisions and control spending habits, effectively shaping human behavior for profit. Even in everyday life, your devices contribute to surveillance. Smartphones, smart speakers, cameras, and wearables continuously feed AI algorithms, from predicting when you leave the house to analyzing your conversations for sentiment. AI can create a detailed profile of you, all without your conscious consent. These case studies show a frightening reality. By 2026, AI may not only watch us but judge, control, and manipulate behavior. Surveillance is no longer just about safety. It's about power, influence, and control. And humans are at risk of losing privacy and autonomy in ways never seen before. The key takeaway: AI surveillance is real, it's growing fast, and the world must confront who controls the data, who controls the AI, and how it impacts human freedom. By 2026, the concept of privacy may be completely redefined. AI surveillance is advancing so quickly that almost every aspect of daily life could be monitored, analyzed, and controlled. From cities to homes, from workplaces to social interactions, AI systems will have unprecedented access to human behavior. Imagine waking up in a smart home. AI systems track your sleep patterns, control lighting, monitor your conversations, and even analyze your mood. Outside, streets are lined with cameras and drones, constantly recording and analyzing your movements. Every phone call, text, or online interaction is processed by algorithms predicting your behavior. In essence, your life becomes an open book for AI. The danger is not only that AI watches us, but that it judges and controls us based on predictions. Predictive analytics may influence whether you can rent an apartment, apply for a loan, or even receive health care. Corporate algorithms could target you with content, ads, and notifications designed to manipulate your decisions, emotions, and actions. Governments may use similar AI systems to maintain control over populations, enforce laws preemptively, or suppress dissent. A world where privacy is gone also changes human psychology. People may begin self-censoring, avoiding certain behaviors, conversations, or associations to prevent being flagged by AI. The freedom to act, speak, and think without scrutiny may disappear. Human autonomy becomes conditional, dependent on compliance with AI-defined rules and predictions. This future is not necessarily intentional evil. Many AI systems are framed as tools for efficiency, safety, and convenience. But the unintended consequence is a society where constant surveillance and AI judgment erode trust, freedom, and personal space. People may feel safe, but at the cost of control over their own lives. By 2026, the battle over privacy and freedom will be critical. Society must confront tough questions. Who controls the AI? Who manages the data? How do we ensure fairness and accountability in an AI-driven world? The choices made now will determine whether AI becomes a tool for protection or a mechanism of control. The reality is chilling. AI surveillance may not only watch us, but reshape the very concept of human freedom. If AI is watching, does that mean we are powerless? Not exactly. The truth is, technology grows fast, but awareness grows faster when people choose to learn. The biggest mistake is not surveillance itself. The biggest mistake is ignorance. First, understand this: your data is power. Every app permission, every location share, every public post gives AI more information about you. Start by reducing unnecessary exposure. Turn off constant location tracking. Review app permissions. Delete apps you don't use. Small steps but powerful ones. Second, protect your digital identity. Use strong passwords and two-factor authentication. Avoid oversharing personal routines, family details, or travel plans online. AI systems build behavioral models from patterns. If you reduce predictable patterns publicly, you reduce risk. Third, encrypt where possible. Secure. Messaging apps with end-to-end encryption add a layer of protection. While no system is perfect, encryption makes surveillance more difficult and expensive. Fourth, be aware of facial recognition zones. Airports, malls, and smart cities increasingly use AI cameras. You may not be able to avoid them completely, but understanding where surveillance is strongest helps you stay conscious of your digital footprint. Fifth, demand transparency. The future of AI surveillance will not only be shaped by governments and corporations, it will be shaped by public pressure. Laws around data protection, AI accountability, and privacy rights matter. Societies that demand regulation will have more balanced systems than those that stay silent. Most importantly, shift your mindset. Don't live in fear, live informed. Technology is not automatically evil. AI can prevent crime, improve safety, and optimize cities, but without ethical boundaries, it can also overreach. The future is not about escaping AI. It's about ensuring AI serves humans and not controls them. Because in the end, surveillance becomes dangerous only when people stop questioning it. And the most powerful defense in the age of AI is awareness. What if the future doesn't look like robots chasing humans? What if it looks normal? Clean cities, smart traffic, safe streets, efficient systems. But behind that efficiency, an invisible intelligence watches everything. AI surveillance doesn't need to threaten you loudly. It works silently. It learns quietly. It calculates constantly. The real danger isn't metal machines controlling the world. The real danger is humans slowly accepting constant monitoring as normal. First, we gave AI our searches, then our locations, then our faces, then our voices, then our behaviors, and we called it convenience. By 2026, the question won't be, is AI watching us? The question will be, who controls the AI that is watching us? History shows one powerful truth. Technology reflects the intentions of those who control it. AI can protect cities. AI can reduce crime. AI can save lives. But without limits, AI can also suppress freedom, silence dissent, score citizens, predict guilt, shape behavior, and the most terrifying part, it may happen gradually. So gradually that people won't resist. They will adapt. Freedom doesn't disappear overnight, it fades. One policy, one system, one security upgrade at a time. So the future is not decided by AI. It's decided by awareness. If society demands transparency, ethics, and accountability, AI becomes a tool. If society stays silent, AI becomes control. The camera is already there. The algorithm is already learning. The system is already growing. The only question left is, will humans control the intelligence, or will intelligence quietly control humans? The future is not dark by default, but it will be if no one questions it.